Hello, lovelies. My name is Jen, and welcome to Genuine Reactions. Today, we are checking out an anime that the hubby wants me to try. It is Sentenced to be a Hero. Now, normally, I would sit here and talk about what I know about it, if there is anything, but I don't really know anything except the hubby was like, it's really good, and you'll like it, and you should react to it. I do know just from the title, I would have had a little inkling. He did tell me that it's something about like criminals it's kind of like the Suicide Squad, like where the criminals have to be the heroes, right? Like they have to go save the world or whatever. Um so I do know that. That it. I don't remember anything else he told me. I think he told me something else, but I don't remember what it was. It's been a while since he told me that I should watch it. um, but yeah, so we are delving into the first episode today. Um, I don't know how to pronounce all the words in this. Episode 1 is sentence. Support retreat from insert correct verbiage here. Forest. I don't know. Pronunciation's weird. Couveunge Couveunge Calveunge. I have no idea. Couveunge. Well, I'm sure we'll figure out how to pronounce the name of this forest while we watch this. Okay, guys, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Um, but I do like a lot of. I mean, I'm assuming there's going to be if it's sentenced to be a hero. There's got to be some form of fighting, right? Yeah. So like I like action things. If you are a member of the Patreon, have access to my Demon Slayer reactions. They're on there as a Patreon exclusive. I do like fighting things. I don't know if they're gonna have special abilities or if it's just gonna be like people. Like no, like I don't know if they have magic in this world. I don't know anything about it. Um, but hubby said it was great, and he's usually correct on things that I'll like. I mean, you would think he would be correct about things that I like. So let's see how correct he is, I guess. I'm loving the like incompleteness of the drawing. Did you notice like the hand, right? Like it was almost like I don't know, is it made it seem older, you know? The hero penalty is the greatest form of criminal punishment there is. Heroes stand on the front lines of battle with the demon blight. Okay. And are denied even death in this perpetual fight. The punishment's term is eternal. Okay. So they're denied death in a perpetual fight. What in the world does someone have to do? I'm assuming that how do they not die? Do they die and then they're brought back to fight more? Is it like that one Doctor Who episode, where there's the like living plastic or whatever it was? I don't remember if it was living plastic. I don't think it was living plastic. That's a different one. Like if you've seen it, you know which episode I'm talking about, okay? But anyways, basically there were people that worked on this like really dangerous planet world thing with really dangerous chemical stuff and you die instantly basically if you got touched. where it would just keep eating away until there was nothing left. But basically, it was a death sentence. But instead of them going down there, they like made clones of themselves out of this material stuff, and they would go down there and die, and then they would just remake more of themselves. I wonder if it's like that, but worse, because the people that were making the clones didn't feel the deaths of their clones. So, like, maybe they do feel the deaths of their clones or whatever, you know? I don't know anything about the magic of this world, but I wonder if it's a similar concept. Not directly the same thing, but a similar thing. Okay, demon blight. Denied even death. I wonder what these people did. I'm just saying. Oh, that looks cool. No, I want to see it. Look back again. Okay, it looks less cool there. I think it was just cool because of the shiny.
The fool! Hear me.
There's so much happening.
What the heck is it doing over here? Come on, let's go.
Can you not just drop the thing and come back for it? I mean, come on. I like the glowy
Catch the
parts.
coffin thief.
No, we'll make a run for it. Send the signal.
Run? Like a coward? But we swore to protect it.
Ah, that must be him. Okay, so their blood is purple. I saw his picture in the you know, whenever I was looking at it, and I was like, he has a really cool character design. If this is the same guy that's like on the picture at the beginning, but he looks really cool. I'm loving the design of everything here. It's like it's just a very distinct style. I don't think it reminds me of anything. But it's very distinct. I like it.
Stop moving!
Ooh,
You're gonna
why
bleed
is he
out!
purple? Oh, that must just be blood.
Let me die and have them resurrect me later.
Shut your mouth! Like hell I'm gonna haul your corpse around.
I'm begging you.
Okay. So you need the corpse in order to bring them back? Okay. If he wanted to just die and get brought back later, oh, he would have been eaten. I understand. He wouldn't have had the corpse to bring back. I got you. He must have been carrying a corpse, and that's why he couldn't just leave it behind.
It takes a nasty toll on your memory and sense of self. Have you died so many times you forgot the price? Well,
What did he
Dota,
do?
get a handle on those sticky fingers.
Couldn't help it. I just so happened to spot the Holy Knight's transport team. Besides, isn't it their fault for leaving the carriage undefended?
It would have been far easier not to steal from them.
So he stole from the people. So that wasn't a corpse? I don't know what's happening. I really like the designs of the, I guess those are the demons, the frog-like creatures. I love the glowy. Does the glowy represent something specific other than they're a demon?
Don't get any funny ideas either. Try to run away and they're gonna blow your head clean off.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Why should I care? I'm a hero, so I can just be resurrected if things go south. As long as there's a body, whether it's mine or someone else's.
Someone else's body.
Lose another chunk of who you are. And before long, you become little more than a walking corpse. I refuse. That will not be my fate.
I wonder how many times he's died. Like, and like when they lose the chunks of themselves and their memories, do they feel the absence of it? Or is it just it's gone? Or do they feel the whole? You know what I mean? Because it's two completely different existences. One where you know you lost something technically because you died and that's just how it works, but you don't feel what you lost. I wonder if he feels something that he's already lost and like he doesn't want to lose more. I'd be curious to know what it was, you know.
Delusions won't save you. Let's get out of here.
Oh, other side note about like the background and stuff. It seems like there's like just enough detail. Here, let me go back a little bit. Oh no, I can't. There's no like 10-second thing. Never mind. I'm not gonna try to go back. But if you look at like the snow on the ground, there's just enough detail for the ground to have like it's not just flat, right? Like there's all of the different shadings and markings of colors for like the like from the shadows from the fire and things like that and like bumps in the ground, etc., right? And then like the snow, like it's just enough detail for you to feel like you're there, but most of the detail is in the characters. So the focus is always them. Like whenever he was talking at the fire a second ago, you could see the trees. Actually, I'll go ahead and I will try to go back. Yeah. See, like right here. Okay, you can see the rays, right? The sun shining. Um the detail in that is makes the environment feel alive, right? But it's just very simple. It looks simple. It's he is obviously the um where they want your attention, right? So like there's tons of details on him. He is like crisper than the background. Like the background is the background. You know what I mean? But it looks really neat. I like the way that the background, there's tons of details. When I said simple, I didn't mean like simple to make, okay? I meant like because definitely I have a thing to start drawing, to start drawing things, and I'm never going to be able to do this. But like the shadows and the lighting and everything like that, it's you can tell it's there and that it's good, but like all of your attention is on the person. And that's kind of what I've noticed with pretty much the whole thing so far is that the focus is always the creature, not the background, which I love. Don't get me wrong. I love backgrounds that are um like full of flowers and life and butterflies and very pretty and gorgeous and everything. Of course, this is a forest in the winter, right? At night. So it's probably much prettier during the day. But I don't know. I like the idea that they're having this conversation and we're learning about, the lore of what happens to these people. But your focus is automatically drawn to them, not just because he's talking. There's nothing distracting you from them. Is it a corpse?
Wait, is that? Are you out of your mind? What kind of crap is this, stealing a coffin and dragging it back here?
Good question. I can explain. See, it looked real valuable, and then one thing led to another, as it does. So, anyway, I thought it might come in handy, and that's why I brought it along.
Idiot! Do you really think this junk was worth a fairy bite?
Fairy bite. So those things are called fairies.
This thing had better be empty.
I don't know.
You what?
I mean, it seemed pretty heavy while I was carrying it.
Whose corpse is it? What if it's another one of your hero people?
From the looks of this coffin, it's the body of a royal, noble, or high-ranking holy knight. If I'm lucky, it'll be one of the people I've been wanting to knock out.
Wow. She looks like someone important.
She is, and we're in trouble. That kid is a goddess.
What do you mean?
A goddess.
What I just said. You stole a damn goddess.
Aren't goddesses a type of weapon created a long time ago to fight demon lords?
That's right.
And they just stole the corpse of a being that was created to fight the demons. Is she gonna like join their side instead of the Holy Knights? It'd be nice because then, you know, they might not die as often and they won't like lose their memories as much.
Hold the line, men, no matter what happens!
Hold the line, men, no matter what happens. I know it was a command. It wasn't very motivating. I feel like he was trying to be concise. That's all it was. He wasn't trying to be motivating. Give an order. And concise is important whenever you're in battle. It just felt very like there wasn't any heart behind it. You know what I mean? Like, hold the line no matter what happens, even if everyone's dead but you, you know? Like, you're telling them to hold the line and they're dying every 5 seconds. Someone dies. Like, that seems a little bit, a little silly. I don't. But what else are you supposed to say? Die with honor. Kill one before another kills you, you know? I guess he didn't really have a choice but to say that.
We'll run down the cliff.
We're fighting. I'll save them.
It wasn't a corpse?
Wonderful. Such lovely words. There is no mistaking that you are my knight. A good start. I deem your efforts passable. It is your courage that has made you worthy of a goddess.
Why do I get the feeling that it was supposed to be for a holy knight to have a goddess at their side and not a criminal? Are they gonna have to elevate him to like some, or are they gonna exile him? Oh my gosh. Elevator exile. Which one? Which one's gonna happen?
In that hour, when
like the
all
sparkles.
enemies lie lifeless, your voice shall sing my praises,
Aww.
and your hand shall lavish pats upon my head!
Aww. He's like, this girl wants me to pat her on the head when we're done with this. Oh, at first it was like as soon as she said, like, you know, said, you shall be my knight, he was like, oh crap. Like that was basically the look on his face, right? And now he's just like annoyed that he... Okay, I'm excited. Let's see what happens.
Put to word that which you seek, and I shall then lend form to your prayer with great ease, for that is my sole reason for being.
That's enough. You know there's more. Don't be dumb. There's nothing I hate more than a goddess. The hell? What are you doing here?
Assisting, for I am true to my word. My knight shall taste sweet victory.
I don't need your assistance.
What kind of payment? He said that's not all to her, right? Like, is there actually an additional payment that she requires from the knight? And what would it be to where he didn't want it? It might have something to do with memories again.
Just keep it up. I'm going to finish them off.
For real?
There's like 20 of them.
Take heart in what I swore to you! Patience, my knight!
Aw, eager to actually be helpful. I wonder if the goddesses know of the extra toll that it takes on their night or not, or if it's a toll that they can choose not to do. Like if it's a goddess that truly does want to just help people and doesn't want anything for herself if she can choose to. Even after she's assigned herself a knight.
Wait, you are one of those monstrous penal heroes!
Hold on. In our own midst? A capital offender?
What is he doing here?
Saved by his kind.
I don't like the looks.
Why is he gonna sit there and attack him? Seriously? I just saved all y'all's butts. The only reason you're alive is because of me. And you want to sit there and fight me? Or do you want me to go save other people that are probably going to be in trouble tomorrow? Do you want all of them to die because you're being stubborn?
I have my orders, so you can retreat already. A new horde is fast approaching. That call is not yours! Being saved by a scoundrel like you tarnishes our honor.
Well, I'm sorry that your honor got tarnished because you weren't capable of doing the job. That doesn't seem like that's his fault. That you couldn't do your job. That you couldn't handle it. Obviously, it's not your fault that there are a lot more than there should be, right? It's obviously not your fault about that, but goodness, calm down. Just don't tell anybody that you were saved by him. Done. Like,
Our captain has our unwavering trust. We fight for the captain's honor and for that of the Holy Knights. We would not hesitate to lay down our lives for either.
obviously, but what good does that do?
Pathetic. What do you think you'll achieve in the state that you're in?
Going back to what I was talking about,
Whatever it is, say it already.
shouldn't you hurry up and rescue them? If over half of the Holy Knights die, that's a failed mission for the hero unit. You won't simply die. You might even get resurrected and burned at the stake. Regardless, it will be painful and quite unpleasant.
That sounds bad.
So they're gonna get punished because the other guys are stupid? It seems like there's a little bit of a flaw in their system here. Just a little bit.
Don't even think about joining up with them. Unless you want to be a hindrance.
We made a choice, a vow, to fight and die alongside Captain Kivia. It's not something a hero would understand.
Just head south and get lost. We drove back the ferries that were attacking your flying column.
You did?
Retreat to the south end of the forest and you'll find the team that oversees us. Give that ass Benetton a black eye for me. I'll handle this, and then give that captain of yours a piece of my mind.
Did he used to be like a military, like holy knight guy? Like, was he a holy knight? And like, maybe he went against some order or something to do something better than what he was ordered. And that's why he got sentenced to this. Like, maybe it was like a really high up guy. You know what I mean? Like, because he seems to have really good qualities for someone in command. You know what I mean? Like his foresight, like his ability to see all the pieces at play, and what's best for everyone in general, you know? Like, I don't know. I feel like he has a past that is very strategy based, you know?
Enemy sighted! Form ranks now!
That's so many of them. See, okay, y'all, I'm trying to understand the anatomy of this creature. Okay. It has like frog legs, right? I need a different close up. I need to see the tongue around their body. It's a lot of people.
Prepare yourselves! We will hold until the last moment!
I'd be scared too at the front. Okay, see, they have they have like no front legs, and they have like a tongue that's wrapped around their torso and a tongue that's sticking out of their mouth, or it could be the same tongue. I don't know. Like they're tied up in their own tongue. She's gonna be joining the girl that just said fire. She's gonna be staying behind with the heroes, isn't she? She's gonna stay behind, isn't she? Yeah. She's gonna join their team.
The first wave is down, but still, there are way too many! They have trolls!
Well, there's multiple of those.
Use the thunder ballistic!
The fairies will likely send another unit around back to flank them. The demon lord who's leading them is
Is he trying to sneak away?
and that's the smart move. We should meet up with them and devise a plan of attack. Are you kidding me?
He's gone.
Guess I should have known.
Going to take the loot from the Holy Knights working solo. Babies? Oh no! Oh, they're using them like missiles? Yo! Were those little baby demons that like were popping out little egg pod things and then they're just murdering all their babies to turn them into missiles? That's that's awful. Okay, apparently they don't die from falling that far. Although, side note, it did look like they died once they hit the ground. But they would be landing with the same force on top of the humans they shouldn't be eating. That's confusing.
My goddess, what are you doing out here? We sent you off safely to Galtawheel.
Calm yourself.
Did you attack the transport?
Why ever would I? They're unharmed. None of this mess is remotely my fault. In any case, I haven't made a pact yet.
Speak, my knight. What is the meaning of this?
I told you, there's nothing I hate more than a goddess.
Is a goddess involved in why he's a hero? Like, was he assigned a goddess before as a knight, and then like somehow like him asking her to do things or whatever made, I don't know, y'all. Why does he hate the goddess so much? He has a history with a goddess. I don't think that it has anything to do with like book knowledge of a goddess. It could be secondhand experiences. Like it could be like someone, his best friend had, a goddess assigned to him, whatever. And then he was destroyed because of it. So now he hates goddesses or whatever, right? Like there could be something that's not directly related. Like it didn't happen to him, but to someone he cares about maybe. But oh my gosh, this guy, he has so much backstory that I don't know yet. But there's so many question marks. Like, why are you basically a commander, but also a hero?
Explain yourself. Who exactly are you, and what are you doing here?
While I'd love to give you the rundown, not now. There's no time to waste. The Demon Lord.
Oh. Okay. Is he... He's turning creatures that are in the forest to those monsters.
Seems it caught up to you.
Number 47. There's no mistaking it. Art Goggy.
Okay. Time to kill a demon lord? It looks like it's a mountain bug. Okay.
Incoming! Don't let that thing break through!
So there were so many frogs earlier. Maybe they originated, like this demon lord particularly originated in a swamp. So like it got a whole bunch of frogs first. Because like almost every single one of them were frogs. The first one that wasn't a frog was like that ape dude, right? The ape ones.
Wait!
What is that aura?
Fire!
Oh no! What's gonna happen? Oh, it's a shield. Okay, so just... Okay, at least it didn't shoot it back at them. Did it kill little guys, maybe? Oh, did it absorb it? Is it gonna shoot it back? Oh man. And it destroyed the ballistas, so they can't do it again.
It erected a force field!
I will not waver. We fight!
Don't be foolish! Our only mission here is to support your retreat!
Is that what you're doing? Are you a hero?
I am. That a problem?
High Command in Galtuil has granted captains like me the right to make the final call. As such, I will lay down my very life in pursuit of honor.
I don't care about your damn honor!
Honor is all that matters!
I have issues with the way these people think. Why do they think that the only way to get honor is to die fighting? If it's literally unwinnable, you're all gonna die for nothing. If you retreat, recoup, get the correct things you need in order to fight this particular demon lord, then why would you not do that and then live? Like, the honor would be in actually succeeding at destroying the demon lord, right? I feel like they need to readjust their priorities when figuring out what honor is to them.
I ordered for the goddess to be sent to Galtuil, knowing we would die here to see that critical mission through to the end. Yet now... Hold on. You're Xylo?
Oh, she knows who he is? Tell me. Tell me who he is.
Heads up!
I need damage reports!
Xylo, there!
Oh, they were little pods with babies in them. They're little guys. That's
It's a
terrifying.
massacre!
way to die.
The time has come for you to awaken my power. Should you refuse, every soul present shall die a tragic death.
He's gonna do it for everybody there. Oh. Earlier you were saying, I don't care why you're willing to die, woman, but why should you take all of us with you? What about you? If her reasons aren't good enough, then yours aren't either.
Kivia, come claim your goddess! Make the damn pact yourself! Kivia, answer me!
Should have done that earlier. Did she die? I didn't want her to die. All the people are dying because you're not doing the pact.
Xylo. You are my chosen knight. Unless you act, many more precious lives shall be lost. Do you find that acceptable?
Be quiet. I'm trying to think.
All is well. You may despise me if your heart insists, and wish ill upon all goddesses. For it matters not. Victory shall still be yours!
Once again, I'm choosing to throw my life away.
The pact has been made. The veil of your mind has been lifted for me. What manner of blessing shall you request of me?
That, and make it flashy. Time to drive them back.
A valiant standoff. Your resolve is laudable. So
There's
be
a
it.
lot of them.
By the grace of my power, I shall gladly offer you my blessing.
Fighting for honor's sake. That's a fool's game.
Why are you fighting?
My motive is my desire to inflict unfathomable violence.
Okay. But only to the bad guys.
Even a goddess such as you has a limit. When you exhaust yourself, your flames grow brighter.
Perhaps.
I forbid you to die out there. Get ready! We're cutting through!
He's just carrying her while he's doing this. Like,
My patience is waning!
that's impressive.
And no!
Was he like a commander of sorts? He was fighting back the demon fairies. His goddess wouldn't listen to him so that like she wouldn't lose all of her power and die. And then he got blamed for her death, and that's why he's a hero. That's my current working theory. Okay.
Xylo, we shall soon be surrounded. Allow me to help you now.
Do it! Clear a path from me! Give it all you've got!
It shall be done.
So-
Behold!
So he got one leg off, got it mad, worked through as much as he could to get to him the first time. So now she gets to clear the path again, and now they're going to finish him off, right? Wow.
See, my knight?
I did. Now let's... Tear it up!
Xylo?
Of course he was protecting you. You're a goddess.
You're out stealing again?
Whoa, it's not what you think.
He
I
was gonna
went
kill
to the
the demon
camp
lord.
and it was just lying there, so...
You're lucky this time. I'd rather thank you than kill you. Let's see how well you deal with this one!
Oh, putting it
We're
inside
off!
of his body? Oh, it's so healing over? Well, thank goodness he stole it. And hopefully the knights left, right? So they didn't die.
I went above and beyond mere survival. I met your expectations and managed to slay a demon lord as well. An accomplishment I would say very few could achieve.
Agreed.
Head pats.
Do go on. You have my leave to praise me as much as you may desire. Come now, there's no need to hold back. Look, I am prepared for my laurels. You may proceed as you see fit. Go on, my knight. Show me I did well.
All right. I get it.
Did he just... Does he know her from the past?
You truly are Xylo Forbarts. This one on the ground is Dota Luzulas. So, you stole a goddess in transport, took a scorched earth seal, and slew a demon lord outside orders. You criminals are the lowest of the low.
His orders were to save y'all. And since you refused to leave without killing that demon lord, he had to kill the demon lord, so you would leave. And he could save y'all. So I would say that he did nothing against orders.
But this hero has stolen you from them, then made a pact with you without permission. This Xylo Forbarts, this man is a villain!
Is he now? Well then, that's where destiny has taken me. He is my knight. And no matter what you may think, I choose to believe in Xylo. By his sword, all demon lords shall be felled. He is the knight who I find worthy of my grace.
Aww.
I beg you to listen. You say that, yet you do not know the crime he has committed.
That's true. But what crime could sway my heart?
He killed a goddess.
I knew.
Look, upon a fallen
Did
holy
not.
knight! He once made a pact with a goddess
I was right.
and cut her down with his own hand!
Although I don't think that part's right. I don't think that part is right. I think there's a misunderstanding.
Xylo Forbarts, captain of the Federated
Captain
Kingdom's Fifth Order
of
of
the
the
Fifth
Holy
Order.
Knights. You were seen on the night before the incident, leading your unit in a supposed path meant to intercept the 11th Demon Lord. Just before dawn, you entered battle alongside your pacted goddess, Sinerva. Do you have any objection to these statements?
They are all true.
All of the statements he just said basically just said that he was in a location with his goddess. That's it. Why are they like feigned? He didn't say that he killed her. Sorry.
I did engage in combat with the 11th Demon Lord. It was brutal. I was expecting reinforcements to arrive, but they never showed up.
Only answer the questions you are asked.
If you don't allow him to say other things, you won't get the whole story. I knew there was going to be a miscommunication. It's this guy's fault. Although it's probably the proceedings of how they always do things, whatever. But it's wrong. It is incorrect. They should not do it that way. Ugh, anyways.
Reports say the defendant suffered catastrophic losses to his unit, and that he used his goddess without leave to do so. Do you object to this report?
I object! I was ordered. Everything was done with permission.
We've already examined the records from Galtuil Fortress. There was no such order.
You're lying. We had official orders to go there. The message clearly stated that Utab City Defense Force Unit 711...
No such unit exists in any of our records. You forced your men to walk to their deaths, thinking only of selfish glory.
So he was framed by somebody because somebody either didn't like him or his goddess or both. Right?
We're on a battlefield! A captain has to trust his own judgment. We're granted that authority.
An authority you only have thanks to the Federated Kingdom. Yet still, the worst of your crimes by far is your murder of the goddess Sinerva. Do you have any objections?
That one is true.
Does he take him ordering his goddess to do something in battle and her doing it and that resulting in her death as him murdering her? Or did he actually murder her?
In the end, she exhausted the last of her power. She was past her limit. And so,
Was she turning into a demon?
Do you know what happens when a goddess loses her power? She becomes weak and defenseless. And then, the demon blight begins to corrupt her.
There is no record of this phenomenon ever occurring. The temple roundly rejects it as a possibility. More likely, you carved an excess of sacred seals into yourself and went into a mindless rage.
What? Would I still be here if that happened? I'm telling the truth!
A goddess being taken by the blight? How absurd.
Just listen to me. I could not allow a goddess to be corrupted by the blight. She'd wreak havoc! How could we possibly stand against a demon lord wielding the unbridled power of a goddess as their own?
Very true.
And Sinerva, she understood. The corruption had already begun.
And he probably
That's
loved her.
why
Not like
I had to
love,
kill
but you
her.
know. They were close.
Lord,
I will find you.
His goddess died for no reason. It was their fault.
Whoever you are, I will find you. Both for me and my knights you doomed. I'll find you. The one who was responsible for Sinerva's fate.
Silo Forbards, you
I
are hereby
find you.
sentenced to serve as a
And I will kill you!
Well, I'll find you and I'll kill you. I thought he said, I find you, not I will find you. Well, that was episode 1 of Sentenced to Be a Hero. I was right about him being in a position possibly within the Holy Knights of leadership that was responsible for like strategy building and such. And yeah, given the condition that she was in, I understand why he murdered her, because the amount of power that the goddess had that, you know, we saw in this episode, his new goddess, she did a lot of damage. A lot of damage. So if a demon lord had that power, they would basically be unstoppable. You'd probably have to have 2 or 3 different goddesses with their holy knights and things like all going up against them at the same time in order to be successful. I want to know who set him up. I mean, you would think it would be those people that are standing on the pedestal, like right whenever he was being sentenced to be a hero, which is the title. But you would think them, but they could just be pawns. It could have been anybody that has the power to give orders, you know, or they could have been given orders and the orders been altered in the path. Like the messenger, maybe he got captured, or like the letters were switched in his sleep, or like who knows what could have happened that led to it. Now, that one statement that the guy said that had to do with how they realize that it's a possibility that the goddess, a goddess that has run out of power and gone past their limit, is weak and can be susceptible to the blight of the demon lords. He acknowledged that it was possible, but then he was like, it's more likely that you did XYZ or whatever it was. And he's like, you literally just said it's possible that what I said is true, and I'm sitting here telling you it's what happened. So even if he's not responsible for setting the things in motion, he's definitely playing along in it, that guy. And possibly the other people that are up there, but they could just be doing their own positions, you know, like they could just be playing their roles. In this court system that they have. But they could also easily be involved. I feel so bad for this guy. So whenever he was patting her on the head, he was remembering his previous goddess. Not that he had met her in the past, but that it was his previous goddess that he was remembering patting her head. I feel like he's going to need to have a very, like, okay, so she just, the lady, the commander of the other people, I wonder if it says it right here. Hold on. I don't feel like going through the actual show to try to remember what her name is, but the girl that was the commander of that fleet, right? Or whatever. Not the fleet. The girl that was the commander of, you know, those people, and sent the goddess back to wherever they were going to send her. She told the new goddess that he had killed his previous goddess. But she still saw everything that she saw in him, so she probably still likes what she sees in him as someone who has honor. She's probably gonna listen to him. Sorry. I feel like she's probably going to listen to him, listen to his story about his goddess and what happened to her. And I feel like she's going to believe him. I don't know if there's going to be an episode of uneasiness between him and his goddess while they kind of go through that process. But I feel like she's going to believe him. Yeah, and I still don't know what the name of that forest was. I don't think that they said it the whole time. I was trying to pay attention and listen for it, but I don't think that they did. They might have, and I was just flabbergasted by something else that had, you know, just happened, or that I had just realized, or something like that, because there were a few moments where I was like, and like I wasn't listening as well as I should have been, because that's just what happens sometimes whenever something happens that is just completely out of out of left field. Like whenever I first saw the are all demons just called fairies? I don't know. Or are the frog-like creatures the fairies, but the other ones are called something else? Like maybe those are fairies that just come with every demon lord. And then the other creatures, like I had mentioned how they might have started in a swamp, but maybe they didn't start in a swamp, but they just have fairies that come with them and that they can just kind of spawn naturally from their bodies type thing. And then there's those big guys that they turn as they go because of the blight that they bring with them that seeps into, the biology of the creatures in the area and changes it to be demonic in nature. So, yeah. So, I am looking forward to the next one. This is going to be an every Saturday kind of release. Every once in a while, if you guys or the hubby says like, "Hey, you should really watch this. It's great. It's amazing." But I'm kind of in the middle of some series and it's not close to when I'm going to be done with a series, I might do it on Saturday like this. So I'll be doing this every Saturday till it's over. Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. I want to see the relationship between this goddess and him develop to a point where it's, I don't know, deeper than the previous one. Maybe he didn't know that would happen if the goddess used up all her power. Like he didn't know that. Now he knows that, so he needs to be like, "Look, you need to never use all of your power. Never. Because I need you to survive." That's why it's the most important thing. That's why I said good job for surviving, because that is the most important thing that you can do for me is to survive. That you can do for me, do for the world, everything is to make it out and to survive and not become a part of the demon's like puppeteer, like little army that it brings with it. You know what I mean? To not be affected by the blight. And he had mentioned how, oh my gosh, it made me emotional. He had mentioned how his previous goddess, whenever he was in that room, knew what was needed. Like she knew that she was going to be taken over by the demon lord blight, and she knew that she needed to die. Y'all. And she was smiling when he did it. Whew. Sorry. Whew. Anyways, but yeah, so him and his goddess were probably close. Just because, I mean, it's basically like your closest partner. Like he was obviously upset that him and his men were sent to die, but also that she was sent to die too. But I feel like it's similar to, it's like losing your second in command. Having your second in command. And he feels, from the way that he was talking in that room, he feels like she was the target. Like the goddess dying was the target, not necessarily like him or his men, but the goddess. But I am looking forward to what's going to happen in the next episode. I really hope that they like form their own little unit. Or maybe he gets to kind of co-command that unit with that woman. Although I don't think that's going to happen, but I hope that she at least listens to him, because it's obviously corrupt. Right? Their whole system. There's something going on. And I don't know if it has to do with how, okay, because there's either if they knew it was a possibility and they sent her there with, like, sent all of them there and then pretended like they didn't, and they knew it was a possibility, were they trying to power up that demon lord? And if so, what even would that purpose be? Do these people serve the demons? Like, do they have a secondary, like is there like a hidden, like, society within them that is actually trying to allow the demon blight to take over to win? If so, what is that purpose? Like, what are they getting from that? You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe there's an intellectual thing behind the demon lords, but I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah. So episode 2 of this will be out next weekend, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.